Hi, my name is Adam Bebo and I graduated from Clemson in 2012 with a degree in mechanical engineering. Go Tigers! A few days ago, I was asked to speak to you about what it is like to work in the real world as an engineer. I know that you're currently in the introductory materials science class and probably wondering why you're required to take this class. Don't worry, I did the same thing. To give you a little context, I now work for GE in Greenville as a manufacturing engineer. GE manufactures gas turbines, which are the heart of a natural gas fired power plant. Currently, I work on process improvements around machining metal. All the things you have probably heard about being an engineer in the working world are true. I often work with many different types of engineers, not just those that had my same major in school. I work with industrial engineers, I work with civil engineers, and I even work with welding engineers. Oftentimes, my job requires solving big problems with no clear answer. For me, only a few of the classes I took at Clemson directly relate to my current job at GE. For example, the things that I learned in material science and engineering, MSE2100 or CME210 when I took it, are still very relevant. How a material's structure relates to its properties can be controlled by processing. But taking that class was definitely not easy. I really struggled with the complicated phase diagrams and even the uncomplicated but still confusing grain structure models. So if you're having a hard time with something, you definitely aren't alone. Keep in mind that you're kind of learning a broad view of an entire major in a single semester. First of all, the content taught in the MSE 2100 is on the FE exam. There's a whole section of it on the exam just on material science. You're at an advantage because the civil engineers won't do well with that section. Because my job is in manufacturing, I decided not to work towards my PE, but many of my friends and coworkers did. I also use what I learned in MSE 2100 in my current job. For example, as a manufacturing engineer, I have to know why particular end mills fail, and what can be improved on them to help increase performance. Transverse rupture strength is a key indicator of a cutting tool's performance. I have to know that Inconel 706 is slightly softer than Inconel 718, all because of the different molecular makeup of the alloy. I have to know that forgings and extrusions require heat treatment before machining because of the grain structure of the material. All of this comes from CME 210, or the MSE 2100 that you guys are now taking. Your professors can tell you more about what I just said if they haven't already. I hope that you don't have to do all the online homework. I think it was Wiley Plus back in my day. But rest assured that what you're learning now will surface again, whether it's in your ME classes or in your job after graduation.